Hey everybody, it's Rebecca here, and this is a video response to AJ's What Are Your 2010 Goals? I wasn't going to make a New Year's resolution this year. For as long as I can remember, my New Year's resolutions have always included how I was going to lose weight. I'm going to lose X amount of pounds by gosh this year. So I wasn't going to do one at all, but he kind of insisted and said that it's good to have a goal so you can stay focused and move forward. So I thought about it for a while and I decided I have 3 goals. The first one is I'm going to try to be more green. In order to have goals and meet goals, you have to have a plan on how to meet those goals. So one of the ways that I intend to do that is these steel water bottle things instead of plastic water bottles all the time. Not saying I won't still use them occasionally, but use this more often. And I found this at Old Navy for like $5 compared to the $10 mark that I've seen everywhere else. So that's one way. And then another way is recyclable bags. We've been using the recyclable bags at Walmart for I guess close to a year now probably. We have about 15 of those, and then I've been collecting them from other stores that we frequent. And then I got this one at Old Navy the other day for like 32 cents. So I'm going to go back and get a few more before they sell out, because they're pretty generic and I won't feel funny about taking this bag to say Target, where I don't always feel comfortable taking the Walmart bag to Target or something like that. So that's one way. And then I'm going to reuse my Ziploc bags where I can. There are several things that we keep on hand that we store in Ziploc bags, like the baby carrots and celery and cubed cheese and cubed up deli meats and stuff like that. So I'm going to wash those out and reuse those where I can. And I like to use the bags as opposed to bowls because they're easier to fit in places in our fridge because we don't always have room in our fridge. But then I will use bowls where I can. Like I always like to keep chopped onions and stuff like that in the fridge, and I'll use my bowls for that. And I'm going to use more homemade type cleaning remedies instead of chemicals, like vinegar and water and baking soda to scrub with. Try to get away from more of the more harmful chemicals and aerosol cans, that sort of thing. Speaking of aerosol cans, I'm also on a lookout for a cooking spray pump for olive oil that you refill and then you pump it with air and then you can spray it out like an aerosol can. So I'm going to get one of those. My second goal is to stay in touch, better touch with my friends and family. I suck at keeping in touch with people. My intentions are good. I can't tell you how many birthday cards and stuff like that I've bought, even made them out, addressed them, put the stamp on them, and did not get them in the mail. So one of the ways that I plan on doing that is to put everybody's birthday and anniversary in my phone as a reminder, and then try to call one of my siblings about once a month, because you hate getting to the habit of only calling them when it's bad news or when you need something. So I talk to my mom several times a week. Like I have a best friend that I've had since I was 7, and we'll talk to each other maybe 2 or 3 times a year, and we'll talk for like 2.5, 3 hours, get each other caught up and everything, and then we don't talk again for another 3 to 6 months or something. And then I want to be more civically responsible or minded, I guess, or more involved in my community maybe. And ways I'm going to do that is we don't have the money to give donations, financial or monetary donations, so I'm going to try to donate and volunteer where I can. We donate to Goodwill often, And for those of you that don't know, my background is in social work, and I've worked with developmentally disabled adults for a large part of my adult life. So I really appreciate the work that Goodwill does. And then we occasionally donate to the thrift store, which is, they give money to the National Kidney Foundation. And I only have one kidney, so that's kind of near and dear to my heart. And I presently have a pile of towels, old towels, to go to the ASPCA, because they're always looking for towels and sheets and blankets and stuff like that. So those are ways to do it that won't be a financial burden to us. And I would like to well, see, I'm sorry, I'm kind of thinking it all through. As Corey gets older, I want it to be a part of his everyday life so that he grows up knowing that he should give back to those less fortunate, because we truly are blessed. So as he gets older, maybe volunteer for like a Meals on Wheels, or go visit some folks in nursing homes or something like that. I won't volunteer at the ASPCA because that's just too hard on me. Like my dad used to tell me that I was going to be a veterinarian because I loved animals so much, but I can't do it because I love animals so much. I hate to see them in pain, or you know, I couldn't volunteer that way. So anyways, and then for Christmas this past year and several years in the past, AJ and I have adopted an angel for Angel Tree, so that's something we're going to continue to do. And a goal related to my physical being, since I'm already at goal weight, my goal is to maintain that weight and be more active, especially as Corey grows up and starts being more mobile. I want an active lifestyle to be part of his life, so try to get out every day and do something, taking him to the park, or just taking Giovanni for a walk, and just getting out and doing stuff. And then making wise food choices. Here in the last couple weeks, I've tried to take stock of what I got into the habit of buying and eating when I was pregnant, and thinking, is this something that I would set down in front of Corey when he starts to eat solid foods, when he gets teeth. So some of those foods have been, no, I don't want him to eat those, at least not on a daily basis. So if I'm not going to feed it to my child, I'm not going to eat it, because I want to be a role model to him, so that he grows up and healthy eating is natural to him. So hopefully it won't be a struggle, because he's already got obesity on both sides of his family. So that's my weight loss goal. I would love to hear everybody else's goals for the year. You can respond to AJ's video, and I'm going to put the link over here, I believe. And also, if you guys have any ideas to help me with my goals, I would love to hear them. And I'm sure you guys have heard all the toys and everything in the video in the background, so I'm going to get down on the floor and play with my baby after I get this video uploaded. And speaking of the new year, I want to know, what will you call it? Will you call it 2010 or 2010? I'm not sold on 2010 just because it doesn't sound grammatically correct. But we didn't say 19,099, we said 1999. So it just makes sense to say 2010, but my logical brain won't wrap around that. So, what do you guys call it? Let us know. See you later. Bye-bye. 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 She's over there. You want to come say bye-bye? Come here. Say